What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep what recent news topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow. Today's video is going to have a lot of information, but it's going to be jam-packed into a shorter video. I'm trying something new, okay? So yeah, Eid Mubarak, let's get into the things you need to know segment. Number one, I found a place to live. Just a quick update, I told you guys about a day or two ago that I only had like 5 or 6 days to find a place to live because my place fell through, and yeah, it's successful. I have a new place. I'll probably do a little tour, maybe on this video, on this channel, or on my Patreon, whatever. But yeah, just a quick update. Things are going to be okay, okay? Number two, what you probably need to know, I finally have a PlayStation 5. 2 W's in a row back to back. That's right. I was on GameStop refreshing non-stop yesterday when they said they was going to announce something, and yeah, I was able to grab one of the bundles, and yeah, I'm excited for that. So your boy finally has a PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 finally exists. And last but not least, and what you probably need to know, today I get my second COVID shot. That's right. Yeah, I got Pfizer, so I'm going to get a second shot today, and I'm not really looking forward to it because I'm pretty sure like you're supposed to get like flu-like symptoms or something like that afterwards, and I'm not trying to be put out of commission. I was hoping to stream this weekend or even tonight, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on my status, and if I get sick, I'll get sick and hopefully I'll recover sooner rather than later. Anyway, those are the topics that I wanted to talk about, and it all had to do with me. Now let's get into the topics that you guys wanted to talk about. The end of an era. Catty Cat Rules Bros said Ellen ending her talk show. This was a topic that a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about, and it links to a tweet here that says DeGeneres gets candid about her decision to wrap up the show in 2022, the allegations that nearly sent her packing, and the parts that she'll miss most and least about her daily platform. For those of you guys who've been out of the loop, Ellen DeGeneres, she has her own talk show. As of last year, we talked about this a lot, by the way. She was in a lot of fire because there were allegations about the toxic work environment that were happening inside of her talk show, along with sexual allegations. Basically, people came out and exposed the show for a lot of things that was happening in the background revolving around her show. After the allegations later came out, she came out with an apology, which everyone thought was garbage. She tried to make some changes by, giving some people some money or some incentives. Apparently, she wasn't allowing people to take off for like scheduled like sick leave. It was really, really bad. A lot of people were out there complaining, and then she went on like nothing happened afterwards to try to continue the show, but it looks like that she is ending it. The funny thing about it, guys, here is this quote that she made is just not a challenge anymore. This is like, bro, can you guys imagine that? Can you imagine getting canceled because there were toxic work environments and people coming out about sexual allegations, and then months later you cancel your own show because you said it's not a challenge? Like, what? What are you doing, Ellen? Now, guys, to be frank, I'm not going to read this article because it's way too long. It's an inside interview with Ellen talking about, everything and how she's leaving and why she's leaving and all these positivity things and all these non-related things to the incident and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not going to click it. It's too long. However, what I will read is this quick TLDR comment of the situation with Ellen DeGeneres that you guys linked to me here on Reddit. It said, answer, there has always been rumors that Ellen is a tremendous a-hole behind the scenes. At the start of lockdowns last year, when a lot of talk shows were doing their best to support their crews while going remote, Ellen fired her studio crew and hired a new crew to do the show from home. This opened the floodgates for allegations of misconduct by Ellen and the show's producers against the crew member and people who have had contact with the show. One of the producers was fired and Ellen apologized, but her brand was still damaged. Well-known examples of a-holery that recirculated during this time were Ellen forcing Mariah Carey to reveal that she is pregnant by forcing champagne on her live TV. Mariah has trouble with pregnancy in the past and was not ready to reveal that she was pregnant. This pregnancy also ended in another miscarriage. Geez, oof. Also, Ellen shaming Dakota Johnson for not inviting her to her birthday party, and then Dakota revealing that Ellen was invited and she stood her up. So yeah, guys, from what I understand, the stories about Ellen being a douche to like people, it just goes on and on. There's like a laundry list of just her just being an asshole to as many people as she wants. So yeah, her show's getting canceled in 2022. I don't even think people are going to watch it in 2021, in my opinion. But yeah, if you went on Twitter, she was trending all day yesterday, and a lot of people were extremely happy that she was gone. The popular opinion is that nobody likes Ellen DeGeneres. I'm curious to see if she's even going to make it through the rest of this year. But yeah, that's Ellen DeGeneres. For those of you who are sad that you can't watch her show, you can watch mine instead. And Glaive Enjoyer said Target is pulling all trading cards off shelves due to staff and customer safety. Apparently, this one really sucks, and it has a lot to do with Pokemon cards. And if you guys see here, there's a picture right here for Target that says, to ensure the safety of our guests and team members, effective May 14th, MLB, NFL, NBA, and Pokemon trading cards will no longer be sold in stores until further notice. For those of you guys who are wondering why, about 6 days ago, there was this huge fight that broke out over here. I think it was at the Brookfield Target, yeah. And the people out there were fighting over Pokemon cards. I believe one of the people actually had a gun. That's right, fellas, getting that first edition holographic Charizard is that serious. Brookfield police responded to a reported fight outside of the Target near 127th and Blue Mound on Friday morning, May 7th. Witnesses said several people were fighting outside of the store entrance and one person was armed with a gun. It all unfolded over trading cards. The demand for trading cards is so high now that just in the last couple of weeks, Target implemented new rules. MLB, NFL, NBA, and Pokemon trading cards are limited to 1 item per customer per day. Cards are also only sold at AM on Fridays. Only 20 minutes after sales began on May 7th, things got physical. So yeah, they already had a policy in place to kind of limit how people buy the cards, and now it's just being taken away completely. And guys, it gets a little bit worse and a little bit more dramatic. This person said, I have a Charizard of this, I just can't find it right now, and said 8-year-old Mason, he likes collecting cards, but his mom has trouble finding them. Quote, it's kind of sad that there are a lot of kids who enjoy opening the packs and seeing what you get, but they can't even really do that because you can't find them, said shopper Sherry Rowell. Rowell was at the Target not looking for cards, but looking for baby clothes when everyone started running. Quote, I'm like, what happened? What happened? They're like, we don't know, just get away from the window, let's go, Rowell said. Rowell said customers and employees hid in the woods behind the store, hearing something about a fight and a gun. But yeah, guys, nobody got hurt, no shots were fired. I believe the person who was armed got taken in by police. And yeah, that just kind of sucks because you know what, they're right. You know, a bunch of kids, this was originally supposed to be a kids trading game. However, since the whole Logan Paul incident where people started turning Pokemon into this huge commodity of trading cards and people started buying it up and selling it for $100,000+ for a pack. Yeah, nah, this isn't a kids trading game anymore. This is literally the equivalent of stocks and investing for adults at this point. The demand for Pokemon cards is just way too high, and it's getting to a point where it's actually becoming dangerous for these stores to be selling them because they got to be protected when they're selling assets that could be worth $100,000+, bro. Like, I'd be afraid too to sell a pack of Pokemon cards. I got like no security, bro. I got no protection for this. Somebody could just walk up in there and just shank away like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon cards. So yeah, it's getting to be a little bit wild, and it looks like Target is pulling away from them shelves, and curious to see if they're going to put it back in. I'll let you guys know. Here, Idol said people filling garbage bags with gas due to a gas company being hacked. I heard about this. I heard there was a gas shortage going on and people were hoarding gas, just like back in the day when people were hoarding toilet paper when the pandemic started. But I don't know the details. Let me give you guys a quick TLDR of that situation. So yeah, I found a quick short article by Reuters that said, do not fill plastic bags with gasoline. U.S. warns as shortages grow. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission on Wednesday warned Americans to not fill plastic bags with gasoline as fuel shortages worsened for a 6th day and consumers raced to secure supplies. Continuing fuel shortages worsened in the southeastern United States on Wednesday as gasoline stations ran out of supply in some cities. The supply crunch, worsened by panic buying, has brought long lines and high prices at the pump ahead of the Memorial Day holiday weekend at the end of this month, which traditionally marks the start of the peak summer driving season. So guys, here's the cause, okay? The Colonial Pipeline began to slowly restart the nation's largest fuel pipeline network on Wednesday after a ransomware attack shut the line, triggering fuel shortages and panic buying in the southeastern United States. Continuing, it will take several days for the 5,500-mile pipeline to return to normal operations, Colonial said, even as motorists in southeastern states jammed stations seeking fuel. A return to ample supplies could take 2 weeks, analysts said. And I'll stop here because I think you guys are getting the picture, but the cyber attack halted 2.5 million barrels per day of shipments of gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel last Friday after the most disruptive cyber attack ever on the U.S. energy infrastructure. So yeah, guys, in case you guys didn't realize how real this was, here's a video. Oh my geez, there's no way. She's literally filling gas in a plastic bag. Is that even a place? I feel like that's just a bomb. That's an explosion waiting to happen. Like, there's gasoline all over the floor. This tweet here says 2020 PSA, don't inject bleach. 2021 PSA, don't fill bags with gas. This is just this is literally a bomb in your trunk. Like, bro, it's like, this is so flammable. Like, do you want to die? So these guys are in line.
Your buddy in the Honda tried to cut. Like, the f you doing, bro?
Oh, she spit on him.
Wow,
oh
yo,
my.
Spit on his.
Oh my God. Oh, he mad. That's it. That's done. It's done. Oh, okay. I gotta stop here. It's gonna be violence. Yeah, oh, I think he spit back on her. Oh, that's disgusting. Anyway, guys, that's the gas shortage situation. These streets aren't safe, okay? Be careful driving out there, man. The person next to you might have bags of gasoline in their trunk. And yeah, if you're trying to get some gas, be careful because there's some, wild people out here that will spit on you because they're mad because they can't get any gas, bro. It's weird, man. People panic buying and all this stuff kind of reminds me of the early days, the pandemic, when everyone was buying up the toilet paper. There was this one guy who got caught buying all the toilet paper and then he tried to resell it at a premium, bro. People are weird, man. So be careful out there if you live out there in these states. So yeah, but that's the situation. All right, guys. So this one's really big and it involves probably a lot of people. If you have any kind of stocks or investments or crypto, okay, you probably got hit by this one yesterday and you already know about Elon Musk. Pikachu42 said Elon Musk / Bitcoin situation would be nice. Don't worry if you guys don't understand cryptocurrency or Dogecoin or Bitcoin or investments or any of that stuff. I will explain it to you like you're 5. So yesterday evening around 6:00 p.m. Eastern, Elon Musk made this tweet called Tesla and Bitcoin. And in it says, Tesla has suspended vehicle purchase using Bitcoin. We are concerned about rampant rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emissions of any fuel. Cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels, and we believe it has a promising future, but this cannot come at a great cost to the environment. Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin, and we intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to more sustainable energy. We are looking at other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy/transaction. So you guys, if you don't know, a couple of weeks ago, Elon Musk said that you're going to be able to buy a Tesla using Bitcoin. He was one of the biggest proponents of Bitcoin for the weeks and weeks and weeks, and that since that happened, Bitcoin rose from like $34,000 to maybe almost like $60,000 plus. This was all behind Elon Musk. You know, he's not the one that caused it, but ever since he got into the game, that's what the price of BTC was doing. He also bought Bitcoin with the company using Tesla, and he made like $100 million of profit off of it. And then he sold some of it to show the liquidity. He has been a huge proponent of Bitcoin. So yeah, with this, he basically did a reverse Bitcoin. He said, actually, nah, I don't want to play with you anymore, Bitcoin. And the price of Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency market dropped like literally 20%. This was like the first hour after he made the tweet. I think Bitcoin dropped from like 56 to 57,000 to something crazy like $47,000. It went down. So did Ethereum. So did Doge. All of the cryptocurrency markets dropped. Okay, so in layman's terms, if you had $100,000 in any of these things, it would have dropped to $80,000. Just like that, you lost $20,000 an hour. Now here's something that a lot of you guys probably don't know. A lot of people on the internet are just blaming Elon Musk and saying it's all his fault, but it's not really. He's definitely a catalyst for this thing. He's definitely one of the biggest public images that have been dapping into Bitcoin. But no, the entire stock market and cryptocurrency market has been dropping because of inflation. The entire stock market has been bloody red, and a lot of people who hold stocks or any kind of investments and in cryptocurrency has slowly been bleeding. This is just one of those things that just kind of happens from time to time. Anyway, this morning, Elon Musk also said energy usage trend over the past few months is insane, and he made this graph or whatever, and he did this sometime around 5:54 a.m. this morning, which caused another small crash to happen in the stock price of Bitcoin and all of cryptocurrency. So yeah, guys, everyone hates Elon Musk now, and if you didn't hate him after the SNL skit, then now you're gonna hate him now, because people believe that what he is doing is market manipulation. Because cryptocurrency is not regulated, it's one of those things that the SEC won't be looking at, so he can make tweets and he can say things that makes people have what's called FUD, F-U-D, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And by him doing these things, and this is a very common tactic with rich people and newspapers, by saying, hey man, you should be very afraid of this, you guys should all get out, lowers the prices for these things from like 50K to 20%. And then a lot of the whales, a lot of institutions, a lot of people with a lot of money who wanted to buy all of these assets at a lower price, go in and gobble it back up. It's a very, very common pump and dump tactic that Elon Musk basically just exercised. But yeah, that's it. That's all you guys really need to know. In my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm pretty sure this is all going to correct itself over time, and it's just going to go back up again. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk did this specifically just so that he could buy more Bitcoin at a discount. Wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, everyone hates Elon Musk now, and I've been getting tired of him in the memes, but this kind of just the icing on the cake. I think in terms of his, I want to say credibility, it's all been ruined, and now he's just a big meme thing at this point. It's pretty selfish of him to do this. He's messing with a lot of people's money, and people are kind of worried that the SEC might get involved and start trying to like regulate it, but it's hard because you're not able to regulate blockchain. That's the whole premise of cryptocurrency. But I won't get any further details in that. You guys don't really care about that. Let's get into the next topic. So Petito and a lot of you guys wanted to talk about this. This is an update to the James Charles situation. He said, here we go for the millionth time, but this time it's ex-employees telling it about James Charles. We literally just talked about James Charles, where he made a video where he was trying to get ahead of an article that he heard that was coming out that was going to basically be like a smear campaign that was coming out with a lawsuit. There's a girl that used to work for him. Her name is Kelly Rockline, and it said former producer and creative director Kelly Rockline spoke to Insider about her lawsuit against him that alleges wrongful termination, disability and discrimination, and more. So yeah, I believe a big article came out from, Insider, who we've talked about, and I believe we thought it was going to be the New York Times, but I want to say it was ABC. But anyway, I won't read the whole article for you guys. I'll just read some of the juicy points. Speaking of juicy, I believe somewhere in the article, the person mentions, Kelly mentions that apparently James Charles asked her to to shave his butt. Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, James Charles is being sued by Kelly Rockline, who worked for him for 6 months in 2018 before she was fired. In the complaint, Rockline alleges Charles required her to work 12-hour days, 7 days a week, after he gave her a promotion from video editor to producer, but didn't hire a replacement for her old position. She said she was never given overtime or double time. In addition to the alleged wage violation, she also claimed she suffered discrimination and retaliation while working for Charles. On September 4th, 2018, she, quote, suffered a head injury while in the presence of Mr. Dickinson that resulted in her experiencing headaches, temporary loss of consciousness, confusion, and amnesia. Jeez, what happened? She just How hard did she hit her head for her to get all of those things, bro? And other ailments, according to the complaint. And other ailments, good lord. Okay, she alleges Charles was not sympathetic to her recovery needs and, quote, callously accused her of not being dedicated to her job as a result of her work being delayed while she was hospitalized. Do you guys see any similarities here between this and Jeff Wittek? Because that's exactly what's happening. Jeff Wittek came out talking about his injuries not too long ago when it came to David Dobrik. And now this person, Kelly Rockland, is coming out with saying that, you know, she suffered some injuries as well. Kind of similar in the same, I think the timing is kind of sus. Jeez, that's a lot of white. Okay, Rockland and his counsel told NBC News the timing of the sexting scandal did factor into their decision, but for a different reason. After Rockland saw the public positively responding to those who claimed to be victims of Charles' behavior, she said she felt more comfortable coming forward against someone with a giant following and loyal fans. But yeah, guys, in terms of this article with Business Insider, I can't click it because it's behind a paywall, so I don't want to pay money to read documentation. In case you guys were curious about the butt quote, it said, imagine having to go over and essentially pick James up out of bed, tell him to brush his teeth, tell him, quote, okay, what do you want to eat? Okay, someone is coming to do your laundry. Okay, I'm going to get your laundry, I guess. Okay, time to start filming. You don't want to film? Well, we both know you have to, so let's please think about it, Rockland said. It sounds like that's a job. I mean, especially if you're getting paid for it, it sounds like that's the job. She also said Charles walked around the house naked in front of her, called Rockland names like the B word, and once texted her, Kelly, I might need your help shaving my butt. Okay, the butt thing aside, a gay guy calling you the B word, bro, like that's pretty common, I would say. And yeah, the whole thing saying I might need help shaving the butt, I don't know if that was a joke or for real, but that's well, I actually saw James Charles' butt. It wasn't half bad. But yeah, guys, anyway, that's the whole Kelly Rockland situation with James Charles and the lawsuit. A lot of people getting sued by a lot of different people. H3 getting sued by Triller and all that. But yeah, we talked about the video that James Charles made yesterday, and James Charles basically was saying that she's done this with many people, with many other YouTube content creators, and usually they settle out of court, but apparently he wasn't settling, and people were basically, she's asking for hundreds of thousands plus dollars. So I don't know. I'll let y'all know how it goes. I honestly don't care because, you know, I just don't. Guys, what I do care about is Wingstop being horny on Maine yesterday. Like, bro, the official Wingstop Twitter account was sliding in the DMs. Had this conversation with this person. It started off with this girl named K Cookie to say, Wingstop ranch gotta have nut in it. No way it's just that good. What? Bro, Wingstop actually replied and said it's a special white sauce, but it does not contain nut. Crying, laughing emoji, which she followed said LMFAO, crying, laughing emojis. Wingstop, you got to show for real. Wingstop said, you brought it up. She said, are we flirting right now? Smirk, you know, so it's getting kind of hot and heavy already. This is public. This is official Wingstop. You know what I'm saying? Wingstop says, are we? She said, you close to Texas? Wingstop said HQ in Dallas. So yeah. She said, I'm 3 hours away. Be there soon. Breaded or naked? Question mark. Wingstop said, breaded is great because of boneless wings, but bone-in sounds like a better option. So the latter? Question mark. I feel like I'm reading something inappropriate. Like Wingstop is talking about obviously her eating the chicken, but it has now become sexual. And I kind of like it. Kay said, God, I need you in me. And Wingstop said, all you have to do is open your mouth. That's Wingstop. You are a company. Bro, a company is getting more girls than a lot of us out there, bro. Wow, that's actually some good game. Whoever the social media manager is behind this got some good game. And guys, we'll end it with this, okay? The girl K Cookie Dough, the girl who was flirting with Wingstop, or Wingstop was flirting with, basically after they slid into the DMs, posted this, and it said, you know, there's a little message here, nah, that's you for real, for real. She said, all right, I'll take that, but you sexier. This person said, you're the baddest on Twitter. And it's a picture that says, at K Cookie Dough Wingstop chick. So she did go to Wingstop, and I guess she got some wings. She got some chicken in her mouth. Anyway, that's enough internet for me today, and that's the end of this video, guys. If you made it to the end, do me a favor, leave a like. Reminder to subscribe if you guys always have. I'll see you guys later. Wish me luck on this shot. Hopefully I'm not put out of commission. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy, stay hydrated, floss your teeth because you probably got some meat stuck in your gums from Wingstop. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.